one engine. That's the philosophy that Mercedes-AMG, the high-performance division of Mercedes-Benz, has followed since the beginning of AMG. And we're here today to see how good of a job Lars Schnetti did on our tester. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2015 Mercedes-Benz ML63 AMG. Our tester this time around is a 2015 Mercedes-Benz ML63 AMG. Standard mechanical features include 4MATIC permanent all-wheel drive, aromatic air suspension with adaptive damping, and AMG high-performance braking system. For your comfort and convenience, you get command system with navigation, customizable ambient lighting, Parktronic with active parking assist, bi-xenon headlamps with active curve illumination, and a surround view camera system. Optional equipment includes Diseño black piano lacquer wood trim, Diseño Auburn brown Napa leather, Diseño black Dynamica headliner, panorama sunroof, driver passenger multi-contour seats with massage, 21-inch AMG black twin 5-spoke wheels, Bang & Olufsen sound system, driver assistance package, and most importantly, the AMG performance package that changes the brake calipers to red, raises the standard top speed to 174, throws in a new steering wheel and carbon fiber engine cover, and ultimately showers us with AMG's magic of even more power. After almost $22,000 worth of options, total MSRP is $121,045.00. As we take a look up front, you can't help but notice the deep front air dams that feed air into the engine, intercoolers, as well as the cooling system of this AMG truck. And you can also see those very bright LED daytime running lights. Once the sun goes down, bi-xenon headlamps with angry amber light piping help to light your path ahead. Another AMG trait is the wider fenders that hold the 21-inch black satin wheels wrapped in 295/35 series ZR-rated Continental cross-contact summer tires. In back, we have LED tail lamps with a fiber optic effect, and down below, we have quad exhaust tips that hint at the growl ready to explode at the press of the accelerator. At the press of a button, the power rear hatch opens to provide 38.2 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats, with a total of 80.3 cubic feet when the 60/40 split seats are folded. Under the hood, AMG commissioned Lars to do his thing, massaging the standard direct-injected 5.5-liter bi-turbo V8 engine with 518 horsepower, 516 pound-feet of torque into a ground-trembling 550 horsepower, 560 pound-feet of torque. All this power is directed through a 7-speed AMG Speed Shift Plus transmission that powers the 4MATIC permanent all-wheel drive. Thanks to the optional performance package, our tester blasted to 60 miles per hour and reported 4.2 seconds, with the quarter mile ending in 12.6 seconds at 113 miles per hour. And as we mentioned earlier, top speed is now 174 miles per hour. Fuel economy is rated at 13 miles per gallon city, 17 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 15 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw an average of 14.3 miles per gallon that dwindled to a jaw-dropping 9.6 miles per gallon during spirited driving on the required premium fuel. As we climb in back, you can see that rear seat occupants will have plenty of room while they enjoy top-level appointments. Now that we're in the driver's seat of this ML63, it's time to talk about the business side of things. First, you'll notice that our truck has the optional AMG performance steering wheel. It's thick and wrapped in Napa leather. The side grasps are covered in Dynamica, which is an Alcantara-like material that can also be found on the headliner. And like any other performance steering wheel, it has a flat bottom. Not only are the 14-way power seats heated and cooled, but so are the cup holders. And best of all, Our ML63 is optioned with the Bang & Olufsen Baosound AMG sound system. It has 14 active speakers, 2 acoustic lenses, and 900 total watts of power. As with other Mercedes that we tested previously, about the only thing in the interior that we didn't like were the cheap plastic factory door lock pins. So now that we've gotten all of that out the way, it's time to take her for a drive. This ML63 is for the buyer that wants it all. You want the flexibility, the capability of an SUV, yet you still want something that's fun and sporty. Well, this truck does all of that. The cabin is very quiet. You do get a little bit of some grumble coming out of the exhaust in back, but it's an AMG. It's supposed to grumble. In comfort mode, the throttle is very smooth, the shifts are soft, and you almost forget that you're riding in an SUV that's on 21-inch wheels and tires. Eco mode is the default for the comfort setting, and when you come to a complete stop, the engine will shut off so you can save some fuel. The nice thing about it is that when you lift your foot up off of the brake pedal again, the engine starts right back up with very little hesitation. And as with many new cars today, it'll read your text messages.
I'm going to take the kids to my mother's house because Michelle wants to go to the store with me. Take your time and I will see you later.
Sounds good to me. More time for driving. Now, all of that comfort is nice when you want to be more mature, you want to have a little more relaxed ride, and that's all wonderful. But we also have to remember that this is still an AMG vehicle, which means that it does have a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde personality to it. We also have to remember that instead of this car having the original or the standard 518 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, it has the performance package, which means that now the top speed goes up to 174 miles an hour, and we now also have 550 horsepower and 560 pound-feet of torque. So all you have to do now is change from that comfort mode into sport mode. We're gonna adjust our suspension up to Sport Plus, and let's hang on. Yeah, buddy. Now, all playing aside, one thing that isn't a joke is the fuel economy in this. I mean, when you're getting an average of 15 miles to the gallon, yikes, that's a little bit rough, especially on premium fuel. But that's not something you worry about if you buy a $121,000 SUV like this. Is it? A huge plus for this vehicle is that it is pretty much a jack of all trades, meaning that it does all kinds of stuff well. It's comfortable, it's smooth, it's quiet, it can carry up to 5 passengers in luxury, and it also can tow up to 7,200 pounds. Unfortunately, that is also what maybe is a bit of a detractor for somebody like me. I personally feel as though there are a lot of choices, a lot of options as far as cars are concerned once you get to that $120,000 price range. And I don't know, I think that I might want something just a little more purpose-built once I get to that range. But please do not misunderstand my logic, as this car, this truck, this crossover, this SUV, whatever it is to you, it's pretty nice.
So to wrap things up, we just have one thing left to say.
Well, Lars, if you're watching, job well done. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching. I mean, come on, man. Heated and cooled cup holders? One man, one engine. That's the philosophy that Mercedes-AMG, the high performance division of